Good evening. The father saying he saw it all happening right at the gas station behind me. He says the driver of the SUV was going way too fast. Neighbors along Hunter Road are getting more and more frustrated, and this is why. Hazardous water containing fecal matter has been creeping up onto these homes for 2 weeks now. You can see the debris here as tall as I am, and we're going to pan over and show you just how fast this water is moving right now. Hi, good afternoon. We just got some new information. I'm going to step out of the way. You can see some caution tape up. Police are on this scene. It's an active scene here at the Cleveland Regional Jetport. Just devastation from Hurricane Florence. These piles of debris are everywhere in downtown New Bern right now. All right, so he's had 5 surgeries so far. He has at least 1 more to go. Despite all that, though, he's telling me he's hoping to be back at work by next month. I was speaking to some of those independent voters. Those are going to be crucial to this midterm election. You guys, it's kind of a scary feeling. I've been practicing for about 5 minutes. We're stuck right along with all these other cars. We've seen at least a dozen just in this part. You can see the remnants of this flash flooding, and it appears that it's washing away some of the asphalt. They say if you see any knocked down limbs or trees, don't try to pick it up yourself. You need to call for help. Those power lines could still be active even up to 15 feet away. Please be safe tonight. Reporting live in Chattanooga, Kayla Strayer. Right now, high water here at the Chickamauga Dam is keeping barges from moving up and down the Tennessee River. This is trickling down to our local economy. Hi everyone, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on Good Morning Chattanooga Weekend. I'm Kayla Strayer. On a sunny Monday morning, Supreme Harmon picked up his son for a visit.
My son, he was 1. He just started walking, just started talking. He was going to get his first haircut.
They stopped here to get gas.
The last thing I asked him was, did he want to get out the car with me?
Harmon says he was a few steps ahead of his son in the parking lot when everything changed in a moment.
He got hit right here. So when he got hit, I want to say I was about right here, because when I went to reach for him, he was already under the car.
Police say Anwan Calloway was driving this SUV that hit and killed the boy.
Like I told everybody, I wish it would have been me under that car and not him.
Police say Calloway saw the boy lying on the ground, but then drove away because he was, quote, scared.
He did leave my son on the ground, and that's where the anger comes in. But if I don't focus, I'm going to lose my head, and then my son going to see me fail, and I don't want him to see me fail.
There's been an outpouring of support for the boy's family, but also online backlash against Harmon for not holding the child while walking.
We were walking together. Just because I wasn't holding his hand doesn't mean I wasn't paying attention to him. It could have happened to anybody.
These blue marks show where the child was killed. A few feet away, Harmon says these marks are where his son's sippy cup ended up.
I feel him. I feel him right now standing in this parking lot. It's like he's pulling on my legs right now. I can feel it, yeah. I'm shaking right now, but I know that's an angel. That's what that means. God got him sitting right on my shoulders.
The father says he wants to thank the community for all of their support, and right now the family is making funeral arrangements for the little boy. Reporting in Chattanooga, Kayla Strayer, News Channel 9.
I'm thinking, holy crap, I just got hit.
December 4th, 2005, Afghanistan.
I was on fire from head to toe.
U.S. Air Force Master Sergeant Israel Del Toro's Humvee hit an IED.
The flames overtook me, and I collapsed.
Consumed with fire, but still doing his job, his battle buddies made him laugh.
It's so funny watching you trying to control aircraft butt naked. I was like, dude, you should have taken a picture, because back then I just look amazing.
With help on the way, sleep was all he wanted. His brother wouldn't let him.
He knew if he let me fall asleep, as badly injured as I was, I'm not going to wake up again.
Staying alert by repeating his friend's words.
It's like, come on, DT, fight for your son, fight for your son.
And fight he did, surviving against the odds, in a coma for months, at one point being skinned alive to prevent infection.
You could have rubbed a feather across my hand, and it felt like you were cutting me with razor blades.
The day came when he saw his new face for the first time.
I see myself, and I break down. And I told him I should have died.
It wasn't vanity on his mind, but worry that his 3-year-old son would think his dad was a monster. Sergeant Del Toro was wrong.
He just tilts his head to the side, looks at me, and says, Papi? I was like, yeah, buddy. and comes up and gives me the most amazing hug I've ever had.
This warrior isn't done serving our country. Sergeant Del Toro made history when he re-enlisted in 2010.
I may be disabled, but I still have value, because we all have value.
This room full of students taking it all in.
Your mind's a very powerful thing, and if your mind, you think, I'm not going to let this beat me, it's not going to beat you.
Reporting in Collegedale, Kayla Strayer, News Channel 9.
Opportunity to give back to their community.
This video, posted to YouTube, was made by North Murray High School students. They were one of the top 5 schools picked by Skills USA in a nationwide contest to show off community service projects.
And applied makeup to get the young ladies ready for their dates.
Science teacher Dr. Sue Brand has taught here for 4 years.
I love the school, I love the students, I love the county.
She's proud of the video and her school, but not the way students were encouraged to win.
To me, it seems like it's cheating.
Several emails were sent to staff this week by Assistant Principal Kendra Evans. The emails encouraged teachers to have their students vote more than once during class, despite the rules clearly stating 1 vote per person every 24 hours. The school with the most votes won a $10,000 grand prize.
Is this encouraging the students to win at any cost?
Exactly, and when money is involved, that's usually the case.
In those emails, Evans said the voting should be considered an assignment. She even gave instructions on how to vote in privacy mode and, quote, incognito. Evans said it's not cheating because the other schools were doing it too. Dr. Brand recorded this video of one of the school computers even voting automatically.
They figured out a way to where they could actually allow the computers to vote by themselves.
Friday, we went to the school and asked Principal Maria Bradley about this issue. She says this is the first time that these concerns were brought to her attention.
No comment until I can look into what these allegations are.
We were told Evans was not available and that we could not interview Brand during school hours. Brand decided to speak with us outside during her lunch.
I believe it's wrong, and so that's why I'm stepping out, because I don't think it's right.
My tears all came at the beginning, and I've cried all my tears out.
Wanda's home has flooded twice in less than 2 years. Yet here she is, handing out donations to her neighbors in need.
Thank you all. Y'all have a great day. Be blessed.
Thank you.
We're praying for you.
Thank you.
Your donations from back home are going to help people like Ramona Bevel.
We were riding by trying to get some water, basically, because our electricity is still out. It's been out for about a week.
Some people waited in this line for a couple of hours just to get food and water. Brought in today on this God's Pit Crew semi-truck.
It's hot, but I thank God for the blessing.
Tim Hill is with the Church of God in Cleveland. Together with Operation Compassion, they've sent 9 truckloads of supplies to the Carolinas. They also plan on sending 6 more tomorrow.
I'd love our Chattanooga audience to know that anything and everything they can do to help the people in the Carolinas right now, it really needs to be done. And so I hope people will respond.
And as we were driving here, just trying to get into Lumberton, so many roads were closed. We got turned around several times. Gas is limited. Many people still without power. We're going to have more from Lumberton, North Carolina, coming up at 5:30 and 6 tonight. For now, reporting live, Kayla Strayer, News Channel 9.
Catastrophe almost to the point of being people displaced. I was displaced for over a week.
Bill Baker has lived in this home for more than 30 years.
It's never been this bad.
As we wade through the water, he shows me the damage.
I hope your boots are high enough.
Outside, part of his heat and air unit remains underwater.
It's gotten deeper right here, too.
Inside, he's using space heaters to stay warm. He estimates he has up to $12,000 worth of damage.
We're pretty stressed.
As our News Channel 9 Skycam shows, you can see a handful of Bill's neighbors are also dealing with feet of dirty water sitting in their yards. Amy Maxwell with Hamilton County Emergency Services says the water doesn't just look dirty, it also contains fecal matter.
We just have to take it as it comes. I told my wife, I said, these are hard times, but with our faith, we feel like the Lord sees us through.
A welcome sign that they're not alone. This letter from one of Bill's neighbors.
See if there is anything that I can do to help. Please let me know.
I just got off the phone with State Representative Mike Carter. He's planning to meet with neighbors here tomorrow morning to see what can be done to help. We'll keep you updated. Reporting in Ottawa, Kayla Strayer, News Channel 9. This parking lot is packed, filled with last-minute holiday shoppers, but there's one particular employee inside stealing the show.
Great to see you.
Same here.
How are you doing? Are you getting ready for Christmas?
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am, I'm all ready.
Rachel Cannon brings the job as a greeter to life.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, sweetie.
A smile, a wave, a sincere question.
Hello, how are you, sir?
For 2 years, 24-year-old Rachel makes the Lafayette Walmart a little brighter.
I love it when they smile back at me and say good morning to me and make me feel like I have a purpose in life.
Rachel has cerebral palsy. At one point, she thought her limited mobility would keep her from getting a job and living the life she wanted.
Before I had my job, it was a long, hard road for me.
You wouldn't know it today, but as a child, Rachel struggled to talk. This determined young woman never gave up on her dream to work and, as her pin says, share a smile.
Hi.
Rachel is part of the Lookout Mountain Community Services Kaleidoscope program. The goal is to help people with developmental disabilities find jobs.
The first thing we do is try to get to know the people that come to us asking for help in getting a job.
Becky Clark is an employment specialist with that program. She helps match businesses with employees who would be a good fit for available jobs, like Rachel is as a greeter.
It just kind of changes the atmosphere of the workplace.
Helping people like Rachel realize their full potential.
What's it like spending your own money?
It's amazing.
Rachel celebrated her success by taking this cruise,
which I took my parents on and paid for as well.
This professional greeter has a message for everyone.
If they think that they can't do something, they need to take a moment and just stop and realize that people like me fight every day to have a job like this.
Reporting in Lafayette, Kayla Strayer, News Channel 9.
It has been a great day out here. A lot of these volunteers, hey there, go right ahead. You do your thing. A lot of these people have been here all day. It's a great time out here. Like this beautiful woman here. It takes a lot of work to make this happen. I've spoke with one of the Chattanooga police officers who has been out here for hours now. Take a listen to why he helps out. Check back in with meteorologist Brian Smith standing by in for Bill Race this morning. And what do you got over there?
I found them.
How many are left? When the studies are complete, the fish go back into the water unharmed, though usually a bit more gracefully than this.
We're supposed to throw.
Hope your ears are okay. So I caught a little fish in there. I named him Frank the fish. TVA people, they're going to be out here until about 9:30 tonight, so you can come by, get a chance to talk to them, see these fish in person, learn more about what they do and all the varieties of fish in the Tennessee River. Reporting live in downtown Chattanooga, Kayla Strayer, News Channel 9. The Murray County Courthouse behind me looking very beautiful tonight, but Public Works crews, of course, have their hands full. The biggest concern right now, as David just mentioned, those dropping temperatures. See how the Public Works crews are preparing.
There you have it.
Yeah, I stopped singing in time. I love that story because obviously we all go through hard times.
Right.
That man, of course, 10 years ago losing his sight, and he still has so much joy. You can just see, and he's spreading happiness to everybody he meets.